Okay, I'm back. Let's continue on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this to the other screen so it's a little bit easier for me to follow along. I'm also going to resize this just a little bit. All right, so we have the new client ID. And next I want to do the same thing for the client secret. So let client secret equals, I'm guessing it's client secret, right? Oh, client secret. Oh no, that's a type. Okay. Client secret, new client secret. Get the app access token. So that token is going to be equal to app access token. Get act. Okay, so I could probably just use that one, right? Get app. Ooh, okay, so never mind. I wonder if there's a trait I need. App access token. Get app access token. All right, so you need a reference to request. So that's a reference to the client. I wasn't sure which APIs you needed to use, and some only work with the user token. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna find out, right? The documentation for the other one does say access token, but it could also be that they really want a user token and the documentation is wrong. So lots of questions, but we're here to solve them, right? Okay, so we're gonna give ownership, client ID, our client secret, and then an empty vector. Okay, so we'll await question mark u. Okay. You're print lining the token. That's cool. I want to, at this point in time, return an OK with the token. Oh, but it's an app access token, which is different. So app access token is the type we return as okay. So there we go. All right. So .env stuff. If I want to run that, I need, it's not going to be a Twitch access token. It's going to be Twitch client ID. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, can I make this all uppercase? Switch to uppercase. What's the A? I mean that kind of works, but wait, what's that's like that didn't do it. How A dash. Is that alt? Oh, alt dash. No. Unless I need to lock you. Control you didn't do anything. It just adds you over there. Okay, I have no idea how to do that. That is weird. Also, I've lost using tilde for this. Okay, whatever. We're good to go. Okay, so we have you. I don't want to debug you anymore. That's too dangerous. Okay, so you don't exist. So we need to create and add you into our .env file. Okay, so this is gonna be Twitch. Client ID equals, I need to go find and copy that. And then Twitch client secret is the dangerous one, right? Yes, I'm sure I want to generate a new secret. Copy you into here. Immediately copy something else. Okay, so that's written in. Because of that, I need to restart you. And then we shouldn't. Oh, this won't actually do anything yet. I think I need to tell you that you exist. Otherwise, Helix is just going to constantly yell at me about how like this sucks and just this doesn't work. Which is kind of unfortunate. Cannot find value Twitch access token in this scope. Where? Line 10. Oh, right, because I moved it around. Okay, so now we get the Twitch access token. Right, is this one that's yelling about? Okay, so if I do that, I want to do Twitch access token equals I grab auth, get token. All right, so Twitch client ID to owned, client secret to owned. We await you and unwrap. Now that gives me a Twitch access token. I wonder if I can get the actual token itself. Oh, this is. Ooh, I wonder if I can just pass this in. So Twitch access token like that. Could not compile. Okay. What's wrong? Okay, so we have warnings, mismatch types. The token equals user token from token, Twitch access, expected access token found app access token. Okay, so I think you're right. That was an app access token. Looking at you, So that returns an app access token. It's a user token. Okay, so I want you. Get app access token request. Oh. Okay. So I just returned that back to here. Unused variable token. Warning, warning. Invalid token. Validation did not include a login. Token might be an app access token. Okay, yeah. So I think you're right. That is not the correct type of token. All right, good to know. The outflow example is what you need to get your initial tokens, and then user token example to load your tokens. Oh, wait. Okay, so the authflow example is what we need to get your initial tokens. So this one. And then the user token example to load your tokens. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we need authflow. Well, that's fun. Let's, because this is actually kind of nice to have, come back to here. I'm going to rename this to get app access token. Access token. All right, so now we can do another function here. So pub async function get, I guess this is auth flow, and then what are you returning? I guess run auth flow, which gets me a user token. Finish the builder with get user token. Okay, so this is going to get me a user token. We'll see what we need soon. Result, probably a string. All right, back over here you go. All right, so again, we skipped the .env stuff. We need an HTTP client to use the library. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Let our client so request client builder redirects. Oh, it was client builder new. Redirect policy none build. Okay, so we got that. We got our client. Grab the client ID, convert to a client ID. Okay, so it's the same thing here. Which means I need a client ID. grab the client secret, convert to, okay, so we need a client secret too. You dislike the get token from token. They should really call it the refresh token flow to be consistent. Reminds me that I really need to get back to your OAuth client library. Yeah, it's the other thing is I kind of feel that these libraries should probably just re-export these instead of making me grab them. So at least I make sure I get the right versions too. I'm going to prefer re-exports when possible. Okay, so now I have my client secret. Grab the redirect URL. This has to be set verbatim in the developer console. What is my redirect URL going to be, though? And then I create the builder. Generate the URL. This is the URL the user should visit to authenticate. Go to this page. Paste in the resulting address after authenticating. Oh, grab the query. Okay, so this is very like, oh, then just grab this from the other thing. Oh, Nikao. Automod caught you. And it caught you correctly. Deny. Okay, so this is a little bit kludgy. I wonder if I should like just set up what Axum in like the real app for this, just for like this side. Because it kind of makes sense to do that. But okay, I'm gonna go to client. Let's see. So now I create the redirect URL. Okay, so we're gonna do URL from. Oh, you don't have that one. Okay, so it's gonna be Twitch OAuth 2. Do I not have Twitch OAuth 2? Oh, Twitch API Twitch OAuth 2. Twitch OAuth 2 URL parse, and then I want the Twitch redirect URL environment variable. I assume you, let's see, what do you want to actually be? Oh, okay. If you don't need to be owned, then I won't own you. Okay, so we now have the URL here. Create the builder, which is user token builder. Okay. Okay. So token builder, user token builder, new. We pass it in the client ID, the client secret, the redirect URL, force verify, enable or disable function to make the user able to switch accounts if needed. Okay, so for force verify true. Generate the URL. This is the URL that the user should visit to authenticate. Okay, select. It's a tuple, so we're going to destructure. So URL, we don't care about anything else. We have our token builder. We generate the URL. Okay, so now we have that. I then print line, go to this page. Okay, so print line, authenticate by navigating to URL. Then we have an input our password, prompt password. Wait, what's our password? Is our password a thing in Rust? Oh, paste in a resulting address after authentication, input hidden. Nice. Okay, so then this is gonna be the raw input. I'm not seeing that. Huh. That means I need our password is a crate, isn't it? Yeah. Makes it easy to read passwords in a console application on all platforms. It's made, okay, so. All right, let's add it in. More stuff. Okay, so that I think is good. We're gonna do our password. Is it prompt password or read password? Prompt password. Okay, so then paste in the resulting address after authenticating. Okay, so the entire URL bar is what we're gonna paste in, aren't we? Okay, so it's gonna be prompt password. Paste in entire URL address. Okay, that's gonna give me a string. Ad break in 50 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to parse it again. So okay, great. The documentation has a single letter U that's going to be used here. This is like the URL. This is like the response URL. We do Twitch, I guess, it was Twitch API. Twitch auth to URL parse. We have our input there. They're using a context. I do have a context for this. None of the other things are using context, are they? It's weird just suddenly start there. All these libraries that use OAuth 2 always seem to be far too manual. The reason why I built my own library was to encapsulate the different flows. One flow could automatically start a web server to receive the response. Another connects to a different existing server. Another uses Tori to prompt with a web view. Yeah, I do like that idea. That seems to be a big problem with all these. Is like, yeah, we're going to do this all manual. And then just look at that. Look how many lines of code we're having to write to handle this when it should just handle it for us. Let's see. MMD, hello. How are you doing today? Thank you for that. For the setup here, we've got Alacrity as my terminal. I'm using Zellige as the window manager, so that gives me all these different windows here, and then Helix as my editor. And then I'm also using Docker. With the new Docker Compose Watch. So every time I make a save, you'll see that this gets updated. It sends the code into the Docker container, and then I can see the logs of what's happening out here. And I'm using Docker Watch because it's faster than running Docker Compose. Sorry, it's running faster than if I use volume mounting. Okay. So let's see. Token builder, generate URL. Hold on. What? Oh, you need it. Cannot borrow token builder as mutable. Yes, you need to be mutable. Okay, that's good. So now we have a response URL in here. Grab the query parameter state and code from the URL the user was redirected to. Yeah, there's so manual. It's like, what's the point of a library if it makes me do all this stuff myself? I just want to be called a map? I guess these are the query, these are just the params. Okay, so params. I want my response URL, get the query pairs, and collect. I want to collect that into a hash map of, it says like, just figure it out. Just figure it out. You'll be fine. Okay, it's cows. It's cows. You should learn Rust. Rust is fun. Well, I find it fun. But yeah, if you definitely if you're learning Rust, even if you're not, you're definitely welcome here, and we all love to chat about programming and other stuff. Okay, and now I match. Okay, so what is going on here? It's a match map get state map get code. Some state, some code. Okay, so basically if it finds both of those. Wait. What am I doing? Okay, the entire point. Okay, so it has this entire match statement to grab it all out together, which I feel is being just too clever for the documentation. For like basic stuff like this, what I want to do is I just want to get state out, right? So I want state equals our params, get state. Let's do an okay, or error. Transform the option into an result error. Okay. And then we have a message. So this is missing state. Let code okay, or error missing code code. Okay, so now I have those. Damn, you got to go back in time. I closed the window by mistake. Oh no. Okay, so now the entire point about that is that I want to finish the builder with get user token. Okay, so now we're going to do that our token equals, we have our, what did we call it? Did we call it builder? Call it token builder. Token builder, get user token, pass the client, pass it the state, pass the code. We await and question mark you. Brooks window closed, panic. Yeah, that is a thing, right? That should be a thing. Okay, all this code just to get our token. So now we have a user token. And we're halfway done with this, supposedly. Okay, so you are a user token. Okay. Token. Ooh, all right. So that's fun. So I want to use the get user token here. We also want our redirect URL. I kind of want to just tell Helix that I have these, just so it doesn't yell at me anymore. Okay, so you are called Twitch redirect URL. Like that. Oh, can I tell you like to ignore this? Like, is there a way for me to say something like allow, what would it be called? Not defined at compile time? Oh, I probably don't want this. Okay, so hold on. I don't want this to be at compile time. I want this to be standard env var. Okay, so I don't want to use the environment variable. I want to do standard env var like that. And then we'll just unwrap you. Nothing ever bad comes from unwrapping, right? Okay, and you're actually strings now, so I don't need to do toOwned anymore. And then you need, okay, so I don't want get token, get out token. Oh, come on. Get user token. You want the Twitch redirect URL, which can be you. Okay, there we go with that. That's good to go. The old API was fine. I don't know why they had to make the new one so extra. I know it's fun. I unwrapped a present earlier. It was a pair of socks. I disagree with the statement. You should have thrown a type error, unexpected type, like it was the wrong type. Like this is the reason why when you accept presents, it needs to be, you need to use like a strongly typed universe. Like this is what happens when you live in a universe that's written in JavaScript. Okay, you actually did open a present earlier, but it was chocolate. Okay, so there we go. It's fine. We had a good present. Okay, so user token from. Okay, so I got the user token like this. Now, so this is Twitch user token now. Which is great, except I need to now take this user token and now use, where does it say that? It said, is that it? Do I have the user token now? Am I good to go? Or do I need to now turn it into like an access token from the user token? Let's find out. So if I take you and I like just pass you in user token, what happens? You say expected. Okay, yeah. So I need it. I do not have the token. I have a user token. I need an access token, unless access token. Thread main panicked. Yeah, I have a user token, which is not going to be an access token. It's not going to work. Oh, user token from token. You're right. Oh, yeah. I don't need that, do I? I have the user token already. Okay. Problem. It immediately panicked on line 14. Unwrap here. Because of async shenanigans, isn't it? It's continuing to run this code even after I set this up, which kind of sucks. You can't even unwrap. You're still future awaiting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So request has they probably don't have a sync method, which kind of sucks. Why would it be an async issue? I think what happened is, so it prints out authenticate by navigating to this URL, which is great. Yeah. Does the Docker support standard in? I don't think it does. So I think actually I was really hoping I could do this with just like the client secrets and all that stuff and not have to use this flow. But I think I have to. So therefore we're not going to use you. If I just do a cargo run now. Also, WTF, Blub, how are you doing today? Okay, so what happened here? Unwrapped on error, value not present. Oh, because of my .env stuff. So I need to re-add in. Re-add in those. Yeah, it's gonna be that R password that's gonna be the problem. Okay, so I need to read in the .env first. We're gonna need to do a .env okay. That gives me that. And then the next thing I want to do is I guess okay, the environment variable should just be there now. So we should be fine. So now I could Docker I could cargo run this again. Okay, so now this is working. So authenticate by navigating to this. I am going to go to my secret window over here. Why did you Google search that? Oh, I literally copied including the authenticate. Okay, that's silly of me. I want that. Okay. Brooke Zergerbot, channel point redeemer. It will redirect me to localhost. Authorize. What? Status 424. Message circuit is open. Concurrency reached false. Circuit open true. What? What? That that's a thing. Okay, so the problem is that when I take a look, okay, so if I copy the URL anyways, I don't think this is gonna be right. I think it's gonna crash now. Yeah, missing state. What is up with like circuit is open? What's a 424 error? That's a my fault. Oh, I wonder if like these things. It didn't I need these to be escaped. Well, no. Hold on. So if I reload this, authorize. Oh, this time it works. Okay. So last time it didn't work. This time it worked. Okay, so cargo run, base to n. missing code. Oh, does not master redirect. Okay. Right. I put in the wrong Twitch redirect URL. You're right. OAuth 2 can be painful because of the back and forth. Absolutely. As we can see here. Okay, authorize. Continue. Copy that. Into you. Missing code. So missing code happens here. We're trying to get a code out of here. I have, error. Redirect mismatch. An error description. Parameter plus redirect URI does not match. Okay, I thought I just changed that. Okay, so I have http://localhost, http://localhost. Let me try giving it a port. Maybe it wants a port. Okay, and I copied it in there too, so it should be the same. Error redirect mismatch. Yeah, this is more like the device code flow. I wonder if I can get. Okay, hold on. Is there a better way? No, that's from an existing token. I think I can get a user token from this, can I? That gave me a app access token. Twitch. Okay, is this Twitch API? Come here. Where's my creates? Now that gives me an app access token. And I want. Now, the thing that's confusing to me is why do I have to have a user token? Helix, the API, should allow me to use a machine-to-machine token, an app access token, to get events, right? Like, I would imagine that it allows me to do that. Is it just this library doesn't allow me to do anything other than that? Oh, so you need a user token for APIs to work as a user. Oh, come on. Come on, Twitch. That's not helpful. The app is not a user when you access APIs that access user data. Well, I guess like to me, I'm thinking that like to receive the events on my own channel, like or on a channel of my choice, is not a user thing, right? Like I don't think I need to have that be a user thing, but I guess I do. Now, what I'm not happy about is why does this not work? Like why am I not able to take a look at the APIs I want to use. I guess if we come back to here and we take a look at these APIs, do you have a list of APIs for this? I want events. Is it event sub? The app does not represent your account. It's just an app anyone can give access to. I guess so. I guess I kept on thinking that I guess I'm thinking too much like the chat because like anybody can get access to chat. It's more of only like the streamer can get access to the events. Like, right? Yeah, so I'll need to create an event sub subscription. I don't remember anymore. It's been a long time. IRC is deprecated now? Oh, that's too bad. And then the event type would be channel points customer redemption ad. A viewer has redeemed a custom channel point reward on the specified channel. That's what I want. This is what I'm going after. It's like the documentation here is a little bit confusing to me because like I feel it's not like the full thing what I need. Yeah, so this is what I need, but does it really matter what I need? for the real API or what I need for the wrapper that's going to do the API for me. Does the library even support the new WebSocket events? I have no idea. We're that's part of the exploration, right? To figure it out. I can get a list of channel point stuff, but okay. So requires a user access token. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, what I'm still curious about is like when I try to navigate to here. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that this is my problem. I need to go in and find where it's saying, okay, localhost. Redirect mismatch. Redirect URI does not match. Okay, so that's my problem right now is that I'm not getting a redirect URI. Oh, that's okay. So they have a different pub/sub docs. Hold on. Copy link address. Why? Dermarcus, hello. How are you doing today? Okay. Why is channel guest star after channel moderator? Shouldn't this be in alphabetic order? Okay, channel custom reward add. No. Redemption. An automatic channel points reward on a specified channel. Custom reward. No, because it's been created, right? Update, remove. A viewer has redeemed. This is one. All it says is must have channel read redemptions or channel manage redemption scope, but I'm guessing that is part of a user token. So that's, I mean, still the same thing, right? I still need to get a user token from this. I still need to figure out how to get the redirect URI working properly, which is not doing here, which is great, awesome, fun. I guess let me continue playing with it. Yeah, so today we're working, I'm trying to figure out how to get it so I can write a server that listens for channel point redemptions. So that way I can do fun things to like my editor, like let people change the font and let people change the theme without me having to go in and manually update that, which would be really cool. And there could be a lot of fun things we can do from that. But authentication is kicking our butt. Yeah, this is all in Rust. So all this code over here is Rust. We're using a library called Twitch Auth, and then another one called just Twitch RS. Okay, so if I copy you, Let me try updating everything in here. So 8080 to go to localhost. Calling that. // Yeah, I'm okay. So I'm still getting a redirect mismatch for this.